life is a sport. Play it. Life is a sport. Play it. And that is what is my whole objective and message in this talk that I would like to deliver. As a kid, as I was growing through, I come from a family of academicians. My father is a scientist, my mother is a lawyer, my sister is a doctor. So academics is into my genes. But I was different. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by this game of ball and bat. Somehow it never left me. This is as way back as when I was 5 years old. My first photograph is with a bat. I used to wonder what it is. And that was the first time that we could see it in black and white TV what the game was. And I was sucked into it. I was sucked into it so that I forced my parents to get me into my first bat and ball. And I was playing it, watching it on TV. And there came a time, I was in a very good school, by the grace of God, God has been kind, where from the time we go to the 7th to the 8th, we had to go for an interview with the principal. There, we had to go with the parents. There the principal was sitting. Myself, my mother, my father were sitting across the table. And the principal asked, my dear child, what would you like to see yourself 20 years from now? My father was giving me a very knowing look that I would become a scientist like you. My mother was teaching me to tell that I would become a lawyer. I said to you, sir, I would like to become a cricketer. Both of them gave me a look, what is this boy talking? The principal called me across. I went across. Then he told me, child, in this school, there is no place for sports. There is no place for anything other than academics. Tell me one thing, would you like to become a scientist, lawyer, engineer, or doctor? Then something struck in my mind. I said, I'd like to become an engineer and then cricketer. He said, okay, good, we'll give you a chance. It so happened by the time I finished my 10th grade, somehow my passion was so much, I started playing in the clubs. I forced my school to start a cricket team. And by the time I was in the 10th, I was heading my team in the region and we won the big trophy. That was the beginning of many more cricketing growth as I went through. And cricket was so in bad as I went through my engineering days. You would have heard about a player called Kumble, Anish Kumble. He was a leg spinner. So he was my first captain. When I first went to the engineering first year, he was in the final year. He had already played for India. He had played for India and then he came and told us, what is that a sport brings into a human being? I was inspired. I took him as a role model. And by the time I came to the 4th final year engineering, I was a captain of South India under 21. And I didn't know what to do after engineering. People were getting into computer science, people were getting into instrumentation. I was the instrumentation engineer. I always wanted to be associated with the sport cricket. So I used to always look at countries which play cricket, Australia, South Africa. But most of my colleagues, my co-students were telling USA, and I never heard about USA anywhere playing cricket. But coincidence of that, I got to do my MBA in USA for 3 years. When I went there, I found a lot of expats always talking about cricket, seeing cricket, but never playing cricket. I got an opportunity where I got again the bat and ball in my hand, got the communities playing cricket, and we started the first cricket team in Boulder, Colorado, which is still in place, called the Knights cricket team. It went on 3 years, went on very well. Out of nowhere, my company took me over and they said, you go to Bahrain. And first time I searched where Bahrain is, and the first thing which I noticed is, do they play cricket? No, they play only football. So all that I had to do is, anyway, come here. When I came in, I met all the big wigs of the country. All of them were talking only about football, only talking about rugby. Then, as I noticed when I came in, they said, what is cricket? I didn't spend too much of a time in my academics or my career. What I did was go into the grounds, meet all the people, and I started with 3 people playing cricket. One guy who didn't even have a bat. He had a wooden piece which was cut into a triangle and he used to play with the bat and some tennis ball with his kid. I met him, spoke to him, and then naturally when I started speaking to many people, this was in 2003, I realized if I walk along, there's going to be a bigger team coming through. Today I stand in front of you with gratitude. I have to owe my life for cricket. This is in all humility. I own 3 teams. I am the first Indian team to have won the cricket league here. I interface with all the ICC teams across the world for bringing the technical aspects of cricket here. But what is it that it has given me? It has given me humility. It has given me a social life which is far beyond anything. And what I really felt was, if you dream, if you play, you always tend to win. You may have obstacles, you may find reservations, you may find a lot of people giving no balls, giving a lot of surprise look like the way you people gave me when I walked in. But if you follow your dream, if you have your heart in the right place, all big things will be invented. They will hear to you, and you will make a path for yourself to grow and achieve your dream, whatever line you may take on. Education here, sports here, like any aspects of life, you can achieve provided you have the heart in the right place. So, I'd just like to tell, we have this Dasara festival where we do a puja, worship of all the articles that we use. In our house, there is a computer, there is a calculator, books. This kit of mine, which includes the entire lot, the pad, the stumps, the bat, the ball, first takes the first rank of preference in the altar, and this goes into the altar because I am whatever today is thanks to cricket. Next is my studies, and next is the other thing. But it has built me one major team of friendship, team of openness, a team of love, which nothing else would have given me. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Sudhir.